counseling. And the biggest one is my willingness to let you see me be me. Bob Earl wrote a book called I Got Tired of Pretending. Boy, is that powerful? Because I was not living when I thought I was living. I was surviving. Henry Ford said this: experience is a thing of supreme value. That is true only if one is willing to turn the past to good account. We grow by our willingness to face and rectify errors and convert them into assets. That's what Thomas Henderson is doing today. I'm trying to convert what happened to me tragically into something positive. But I can't keep talking about the problem. I got to get in talking about paying rent and buying homes and being a father and clean up the wreckage of my past. It just don't go away. You know, my toughest challenge today is to be a role model for a teenage girl. And I find myself real ill-equipped, but willing to do my best to show this girl what I think. Now, sometimes I do it with, you know, with horns coming out of my head. When you got kids, you got to be nice to your kids. I don't care who you are and how perfect you think you are, how much you've changed. You got to be nice to your kids. You know why? Because they pick out the old folks' home. In life, whether we want to or not, we know role models. And it ain't Michael Jordan, it's who's sitting across the table. I am doing my very best to show this young lady how to live, how to be responsible. And I talk straight to my daughter. You know, and some people might say, oh, I say, like I told her about credit. I say, honey, credit is like your virginity. Once you lose it, you don't get it back. That's the only way that I could tell her something that I thought she would get it. You know what I mean? You know, drugs and alcohol took me out of any thinking. I didn't have to feel, I didn't have to think, I didn't have to do anything. I was dysfunctional. It didn't matter that I played in 3 Super Bowls. It didn't matter how much money I made. I am dysfunctional. I appreciate y'all coming out to hear me talk about living, because that is what I'm most interested in today, is living. I'm interested in integrity. I'm interested in principles and honesty. I'm interested in doing what I say I'm going to do.